coffee before or after? I personally, I can't do a coffee before, especially in the mornings. It makes me feel kind of sick. I've done that a couple of times and it's like, no, it doesn't agree with me. If it's an afternoon surf, I might drink a coffee just driving up. What are your sort of thoughts there on that? You kind of sort of answered it, but
No, there's more to it. So your experience with coffee before a surf highlights exactly why there's individual difference, and that goes into comfort. Like, comfort is more important than caffeine, and yes, caffeine is helpful, but if you basically want to crap like shit yourself, or you just feel terrible, then it's going to be a net negative on your performance, and it's not worth having. So if that is you, and you really want to give caffeine a crack, and because its benefits on performance are really well documented, like it's undeniable. So it's just that risk of, it does upset a lot of people's guts, especially before exercise. So things you can do is you can try different caffeine sources. So if it's coffee that you're having, you could go to like even a no-dose tablet, so caffeine tablet. There's different pre-workout things there which can actually be appropriate. Ricky's product, for example, might be something worth trying. Energy drinks that are, you've left it open in the fridge or something, so it's gone flat. You can try different doses as well. Like, it might be not coffee, it could just be the fact that you're having a bloody triple long black large thing from Starbucks. It's like a liter or something. I'm pretty sure anyone's going to feel a bit iffy after that. But the other thing is also your headspace, right? So if you're very sensitive to caffeine, and even one small coffee and you're like jittery and heaps nervous, like say you're at a comp and you come into a heat and you're just way too nervous and like you just can't control yourself and you're just like, oh my god, then in that instance that's not satisfying comfort. So we would want to adjust the dose, and this highlights why you want to set a baseline protocol of like, this is what I'm going to eat, this is how fast before the surf, and same with caffeine and hydration roughly. But then you put it into practice and you tweak it as needed. Okay, so I felt a little bit iffy after the coffee. Okay, I'm going to adjust the dose for next time, next weekend or next day or whatever. You try it out. Yeah, that was better. But the carbs, I feel like I could have had a bit more carbs. All right, okay, so we're going to put honey on the bagel now, just to bump it up a little bit. So it's about this sort of trial and refinement sort of process. But yeah, the idea is like, when I work with an athlete who competes in a particular sport on a day, one of the things we definitely do is say, okay, so what works for you? How can we build like a starting point? And then let's implement, assess it, refine it, and go from there.
Interesting. Yeah, good points. Good tools for people to learn and adapt and actually apply, understand the body a bit more and know what works for them, what doesn't work for them. So many people suggest things, go, oh yeah, just do that, mate, and it's fine, but it might not be fine.
There's a few key principles that we want to like try and nail across the board, like that really apply to more or less everyone. But then how that actually looks is going to be individual for the most part.
100%.